We have calculated that about 17 million lives are lost every year due to social injustice. That is translated into about 50,000 deaths every day. And that number has actually not changed for the past 40 years. I think what has been missing from the picture has been an attempt at quantifying what that gap is, and then making a reasonable calculation as to how much resources we need to invest. 120 billion, which was the amount of resources that were given by the OECD countries last year. Really, when you compare them to the amount of money of resources needed for a transformation in that society, it's really a drop in the bucket, should we say. It's about 5% of what we have calculated that is the need. It's not really honest with ourselves to think and expect that countries are going to make this shift if they don't have the resources to do it. There are enough resources in the world. We have calculated that the amount of resources needed runs about 3.5% of the world GDP. That is significantly more than the 120 billion, but yet it's an amount that I think it's reasonable that we can figure out ways on how we can provide those resources so that everybody in this world is living with the conditions that will allow them to enjoy a happy and full life. I think it's very important to move towards strengthening public institutions and the provision of public services. And those services should be exactly the same for everybody, not to have sort of a set of double standards. Some things covered for those who have the ability to pay, and some others for those who don't. Not just saying that health is a basic human right, is not a commodity.